Yeah. Come on. Welcome.
Good afternoon. Sean Higgs coming out here a little midday money on a Tuesday, the 22nd of March. Welcome on into the show. Free picks are picking. We got them on the stream. We got them underneath streaming. We got them blocked up. We got them in the chat. They're everywhere. They're everywhere you want to be. Much like me, everywhere you want to be. And I'm home in my old bedroom, packing up the folks. Another move in the springtime. We did it last year, and we're back at it again in 2022. Yesterday, free pick video. We go 2-2 with the basketball here in college hoops. Let me flip over my sheet. Northern Colorado, Abilene, both get there. And lo and behold, we're back on two doggies here today. Heat. Now, the Miami Heat, this is why when we're talking at noon on a Tuesday, if I knew those guys were out for the Sixers, you know damn well we're taking the Sixers +7 with everybody out. You know that's happened. It's either the Sixers or don't play at all. So it is what happens here when the quick game's out 8 hours at a time. Vegas over didn't get there. So we are now currently NHL 44-39. We have the Flames up here today, puck line. NBA 59-76 with the Magic. Again, not great with our NBA picks, but 21-16, which is 57% of games we actually bet on. The Orlando Magic, they make the Q today. They are actually a premium play, a game I put my hard-earned money on. Magic at the call. The last thing, we got a little better number with the free pick video. But let's take the Magic here. And college hoops, we're 2-2 SA 20. 229 and 191 in the video with a couple of plus money honeys today. Northern Colorado and Abilene Christian. So welcome on in, all of you viewers. If you're on Twitter, Mr. Sean Higgs, there is a write-up, and that's not my write-up, but another little free pick on the Warriors and the Magic there if you are interested. Also, Edmonton Oilers and the Dallas Stars make a little cut to the show today. And as always, we got the Midday Money picks up on the Twitter stream, YouTube, Facebook group, Max Wager Network, the new part of the Win and Free Pick family. Subscribe, like, share. Come on, leave a comment, be part of the party here. And we will say that it is Monday, which means you know what happens after my show. We roll into our girl, the Plus Money Honey, Ali Burns, 1-2, followed by Betting Royalty. I love it. I keep saying I wish I had a name like King or Lock or something like Betting Royalty. Great Twitter handle. Yes. Just parlays. Followed up the back-to-back with Scott. Back to the window with Scott and Scott. Another good show. We need to talk about their little bits. They do a good job. And, of course, Nick, Tim, and Lenny closing out the Max Wager day. You get a big 5-hour slot of insane people betting all day. Now, it is like you got these smaller conference tournaments, yes, but, you know, a week and a half from now, we'll be talking baseball because April 7th on a Thursday. What's that, 2 weeks away? About 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks away. I feel like it's, you know, April's this weekend, it's next weekend. But baseball is back. We'll be doing a nice little preview show for some futures there. You don't want to miss that. We did pretty good with our futures last year, so come back. Stay for my giant, come for my giant head and stay for your future winners on the Braves winning World Series, Ohtani MVP and Brewers winning the NL Central. They're an AL team now. It's not back in the, they're definitely not in the American League 2-team divisions. So let's start it off with our guy, Mamba. Slam the like button. It's not that hard to hit the like button, Mamba. Right? I mean, hit it. Golden State Warriors money line and under 220. Alton, I don't know about Warriors money line here. Yeah, they got the Heat on deck, and now you have the Heat coming in off a bad game. Is Golden State going to be pumped up for the Magic? The Magic team, I think, will get some nice points. They're going to be competitive. They really don't want to win, but you guys want to score. They want to make their money. I just don't like the scheduling spot. Give me the Magic. Maybe Golden State's hanging out. They're going on a little Seven Dwarfs mine train ride and getting those yummy Olaf Rice Krispie treats. Who doesn't love that? You know, they could be hanging in Epcot and going to get some, eating out Canada World or something. I don't know what's happening, but I don't think they're totally loving the Magic. Bigger game on deck in Miami. Bulls plus the 7. Bulls team. Not that I'm saying they're quitting. I just don't want to get even plus 7. I would lean more to the Bucks then. Vandy in college hoops against Javier. I'm leaning on Javier here. The line has come down. It was 3. It's down to 2.5 here. Javier beat Florida. They did have they lose like 4 in a row coming into the tournament. They beat Georgetown. They lose to Butler. We had, rare Big East win there. We did have Butler in that game. What we've seen on the Butler, though, they beat Cleveland State. Again, in-state rival, tough game. Roll over Florida and Vandy, overtime for Dayton. I don't know. Are we really sold on the SEC after what we've seen transpire here? Not that Big East, it's Nova, pretty much Nova. I'm going to lean. I'm taking Javier here. Give me some Xavier money. And the clip show. Who the Clippies got today? In Denver? I'd say more over. I don't want to say. I like Denver. I think Denver's a good team. Clippers. Not loving the NBA. I like the Magic. I thought about the Knicks a little bit, but Magic for me. Believe it or not, the Bucks would probably be second. Not interested in the clip show. No Clippers to me. No Clippers. Richie P already hit the like, but of course you did, Rich. I appreciate it. Gotta have a fan appreciation, Richie P. Get you a Jake Butt signed jersey or something. Keeping it classy with Higgy and the Twin. Yes. As always, we keep it classy. It's all law, but it's class. That's all we need. We got
classy. You sure we're classy?
Yeah. He's got a scruffy beard, and I got a Goonie shirt on. We're keeping that. Only way to go, but our classy.
Super classy.
Kim, what do you say? How was that $50 parlay? It was a winner. Did you have a winner yesterday? It was a winner. No? I didn't, Kim, I'm honest, I haven't even gotten into my things from yesterday. I was on the phone for about an hour and a half with the mortgage lenders last night, and then I packed a couple more boxes, and then this morning I had the mover came with the guy for salesman for the estimate on the house, and I have a couple guys here working in the attic and doing some work outside on the gutters. I saw you mentioned you hit it LOL. I hope it won. Was it easy winner? I didn't even check. I even pulled out my things. I sat down. I created a room. I actually created 2 rooms, one by accident, one on the Picks and Parlays page. Sorry, Craig. Yeah, I don't even know. I got to check my account. I got to check it. Well, I think I wrote it down here. Did we write down your? Where is it? I have so many papers, so much stuff going on, Kim. Here we go. Was it Wilmington, Northern Colorado, Mid-Tenny, and Abilene? Is that it? Is that the 14? No, it can't be. I don't even know what it is. I have to find it. Michael, good morning. Now I got to go through a million of the Max Major stuff. This is Friday. Abilene Christian, no.
You're welcome.
What's wrong with that? Good morning, Eric. How are you today? Yeah, we're gonna try. We're gonna try to do our thing. And, have a nice Tuesday, nice Taco Tuesday. Bonnie's first half. Yes, Michael says Vandy first half. Vandy full game. So he's saying Vandy first half. Vandy full game. Xavier missing guys. Intern head coach. I'm still on Xavier. Again, this is more fading the SEC. More fading the SEC. Again, the first half, I think. How did they do the last first half? I'm pulling up the first half for that because that was against Florida, and that was like a pick 'em. I'm like, I pick 'em. What kind of play? They tied 33-33. He was a loser. They lost. Again, in this game, you're gonna first half +2. I just take a money line. Bonnie's and Virginia. Listen, I faded Virginia last game. I'll fade it again. I'm not loving Virginia. I think you guys are 8-10 teams. You kind of Big East little brothers. I think they got more to prove. I'm not loving Virginia this year. Not good too. Warriors Magic over. Yes, I'll go over that 217. NIT and CBI going over to Long Road. Yeah. That's fine because they changed the way those games are, officiated and stuff. With the fouls, I think. UTEP money line, we can do a little UTEP. The 4 though worries me. It just Southern Utah is not terrible. I want to take UTEP. I just no Curry tonight. I don't even mind him no Curry. I'm just Magic will play, keep it close, again points. Again, you have Heat on deck. Go ahead.
Oh, sorry. I found the parlay from yesterday for S King. It was Wilmington, Northern Colorado, Mid 10, and Abilene Christian.
Okay. That's a
So
super.
it was a winner. I went back and looked at yesterday's show and found it for you.
I gotta pull that up. It's probably like 50. Probably paid a nice. Probably 4. I don't even know. I gotta check it. Thank you, my friend. I didn't load up any bets today. Nothing. I did the Magic game last night, and my college hoops has been loaded since the lines came out on Sunday. I trailed out 50. Nice. Yeah, I was just saying. I thought 50. I don't know why not. I didn't even look. I didn't even open up a sports book thing this morning. Although I just got a new one on Twitter. I think not that I want to throw out who just followed me because I really don't do that for that kind of stuff. But a book just followed me, and I don't use them, and it's a New Jersey PA book, so I think I'm gonna have to load up a little something there. Where is it? Where'd it go? Here it is. Yeah. It's PAMJ. I gotta check it out. So gotta find a new spot to get down. Knicks under. Yes. Bucks under. Sure. Magic plus 8 last night. I think it was 8.5 when I did the frequent video. The Bonnies, we got it. Vandy, I got a 4.5. Good number for the Vanderbilt number. Excellent number there. And the Clippers. I'm not high on the Clippers like the Nuggets. Vandy, I'm on the other side there, but you got a good number, so I'm not going to complain. I think you're having a winning night there, Omar. Big X is in the house. Under 334 Bulls, yeah. I mean, I don't think Giannis is going to score 85, so under 334 is probably more.
I don't know. That line seems a little fishy. I might want to go over the 334.
I know. Again,
that just seems.
They're begging you to take the under. This is going to be quadruple under time, 175 to 194.
Yeah. I would want to go over that. It's just a lean, just because I feel like this is a little bit of a trap you line at 334. But yeah, good luck to you.
We're just button like you know that we know. I'll do the under with you there because I don't think the Bulls are going to score much. So under Milwaukee. Lane Elliott's in the house. Good morning, my friend. Knicks Hawks tough one. Yeah, Knicks have been terrible. Triple games. I just the line's going up. I don't know. I want to take the home dog. I'm moving away. I'm like moving on up. Ant, how you doing, buddy? Follow pound it. No MLB wins blowing out 10, 12 miles an hour. Clearwater Phillies game over 9.5. Yeah, for obviously, and we've done shows together. I'm on the move here. I said I was coming up. You see the boxes. I can't. MLB for me to preseason. I really gotta. I gotta see who's a pitching, who's traveling. We got the good win stuff there. So over the 9.5 is good money. I just didn't. I can't if I'm not dedicating myself, and I'm half. Could maybe attest to my 500 record in the tournament right now because I'm doing things. I just can't come out and tell people to bet things when I'm not 100% on my baseball back in stuff. Betting a ranch. It was a betting a ranch. We just said yesterday, I was like, let's go $50 parlay on it. Raptors plus 4 yesterday killed me. This Raptor team, I think we said not to take the Raptors yesterday. Didn't we say that? The Toronto against the Bulls? Or was everybody on the Bulls? Everybody was on the Raptors yesterday? I don't remember. I don't remember. 2-1, yeah. I thought those were the right ones when I ran them back to Wilmington and Colorado. Because I had a 50 question mark next to it on my little sheet. And I was like, is that the game? I wasn't sure. Because it was next to other stuff. Excellent. We'll take it. V8 under. Against I'm going to say no. I think Bonnie's going to score some points. I'm a huge Warrior fan. I would not bet them right now. Yeah, it's just I don't think it's a good spot for them. Magic going to play some tough, even if they lose. Give me the Magic. Take VA Bonnie's under. Let's come down 2 points, huh? See, I bet St. Bonaventure, so I'm just hoping for points. Over mid tenny 141. That was it was 140.5 when it opened, so it's gone up a little bit. I got this more to 145, so I'm going to go over. I'll go over with you there. Good, not bad. Keep an eye today. I think I'm going to tail that Magic bet. Come on, fella. Get in. It's good. Nothing wrong with tailing a dog, especially when it's in the Magic Kingdom. Exactly. It's 6.5. It looks like a line to me, and it's one of those like, oh, I got to take the points. So obviously for me, it's going to be I'm going to go opposite what people think or just not play it, and I'm not playing it.
Playing in Denver is very, very difficult with the altitude and everything, and the Clippers are still short-staffed, and they have not been playing all that well as of late. So it makes sense that a lot of people would be on Denver.
Yeah, well, I mean, Denver at home, good home field edge, but they're still they're only 20-14 at home. It's not like they're on a some kind of 26-8 or something totally opposite. I mean, they're still trudging along. It's not a great home record, but I would just more fade the Clippers. Denver's a better team, good home court, and people kind of like the Clippers. I don't know why. Rob Franklin, good morning. Good morning. He's like in Wilmington. We're on Northern Colorado. Bonnie's, yes. UTEP, I like UTEP. I don't know. Why do I think that they're going to lose this game? I like them. Believe it or not, I would say Southern Utah money line. And I like UTEP as a team. We've had them a few times. Of recently. Mid-tenny -4. They're -4. It was a 1 before. You got a -4. You got a bad number, Bill. I think you got a loser on your hand because it's down to a 1 right now. And I got them. I loaded up this chat. It was 105 at 11:45. Abilene. I got to go bet Abilene more. I got to go get in it and get all in there. I got my hands dirty. Clippers are one of the weirdest teams. They're the travel teams. Step up and beat the Suns. I don't bet the Clippers games. They're unpredictable. Yeah. And yes, it was a prime example just why I don't come out and bet a lot of NBA. And as I said, one of my 21-16 in NBA games that I bet this year, I say, Heat. I kind of like the spot for the Heat. And then before game time, all these guys sit out. The line goes from 1.5 or 2 up to 7. I'm not getting involved in a game like that. I'm never getting in a game like that ahead of time. No. I just can't stand NBA when you got guys pulling stunts like that. Terrible. That would have, honestly, if I knew on the show, I probably would have said, you know what, let's take some Sixers money line just for poops and giggles and stuff like that when guys start going down. I mean, it's either you stay away or you just go take the dog and take all the extra points in. Because then you got the bench coming in to shine, right? It's their moment to come in. Somebody's going to score 40 points or whatever. Good morning, Ricketts. How are you today? Good morning. So let's look a little bit ahead. We got some more college hoops coming up. What do we got? We have BYU tomorrow. Wednesday. Who do we got? We got Wake Forest A&M. That is 3 and 146. Obviously, you think A&M is playing really well, and you got to kind of like the way the Big 12's playing. Wake, it was 3. Actually, I thought it was 3.5. It was 2.5. Now picking up I see some 3s popping in here. BYU, Washington State at 3. I want to go Washington State here. Give me some dog money here on a Wednesday. Youngstown, Fresno, 13.5. I got this believe it or not, as a 13. Excuse me. Yeah, I knew I had it as a 13er here. I don't know. I mean, do I want to lay that? I kind of like the Penguins, right? We've talked about Enos a little bit. I don't know. That's probably going to be no play for me there, dog. And then Thursday matchups, we already said Arkansas and the over we like. Nova, Michigan. I might have an opinion here going Michigan. I might go a little Wolverine style. Texas Tech, Duke. I think everybody's going to be on Duke, Texas Tech as the favorite. Houston, Arizona. Why is this line 1.5? I mean, this line, the start of the tournament, this line probably would have been like 4 or 5. Now it's down to 1.5, 2. I get it. Houston could play some defense and cause problems. I don't know, man. I like Arizona. We got Kansas on Friday. A touchdown, 7.5 over Providence. Purdue St. Pete's. Listen, Holloway's probably going to be going to Seton Hall. And again, I know there's a Hall guy. I got another kid I went to high school with, played with him at Seton Hall. I don't see how – they had a great run. But this is a tall task here. Purdue, we said beginning of year, Final Four type team. 12.5 here. Peters hasn't been compete with this size. I think I think the slippers of the ball's coming to an end here for Cinderella on her slipper. I like North Carolina as much as I do like the UCLA team. They play some defense. I don't know. Carolina showed me a lot of heart playing after the guys go down. And maybe Florida, Iowa State. I don't know. This is a tricky one here because I want to take Iowa State. We had them against Whiskey. And I said Miami, we probably should just team them or USC take a ride to the Sweet 16. Here they are. It concerns me like why I didn't bet Ohio State like out of the thing. Like, I'm going to take Iowa State. I want to take Iowa State. And it's like, man, you just see them last year as a 2-win team. And here they are here. Like, as much as Providence is a team that's kind of overachieved with lucky wins and stuff, Iowa State 2 wins to the Sweet 16. Cray. Rob Franklin says Bulls, Bucks, under. Yes, this Bulls team where you don't have much faith in. Good morning, Peter. How are you doing? What do you think about your 5-point tees? Warriors, Hawks, Bulls, Nuggies. So Warriors down 2.5. Again, that's I like the other team. I'd rather tease the Magic up. And the Hawks, I sort of like the Knicks as a home dog. So again, I would lean that way. Bulls, no, I'm going the other way and bringing Milwaukee down because I think this Bulls team is done for the year. I think they're just kind of going through the motions. And that's why I think we'll get the Warriors tonight. They got the Heat on deck. The Heat's off a bad loss. They know they have a focused Miami team. This will be let's go through the motions and things go. I don't want anything to do with the Warriors. I dropped my pen. My pen. And the Nuggets too. We can do that. We can do the Nuggets. Everything else, I'm going the other way on. I'll go the other side. I'm sorry. I hate saying that. But that's just my 2 cents. Parlay, Bonnie's, yes. Northern Colorado, yeah. Abilene, yes. And the over. Why not about that? I mean, the overs have been cashing. Bonnie's, Northern Colorado, Abilene, all look good over. That's 4-0 day, Kim. People are betting Houston. I don't get it. This is, I mean, I like Houston, right? We've had Houston last year in the tournament. We're high on them, 30-something win team, but who's their bet? I mean, they lose to Memphis. I mean, Wichita State's their best wins, I think. I mean, it's just tough betting Houston. But, hello, it's March. Teams can go cold. They come out with a crazy defense. Maybe Zona doesn't have a good one. We saw Zona lose to Colorado. Chicken nuggets. First quarter mine still. I'll go nuggets, yes.
I heard chicken nuggets. Is it lunchtime?
It's always time for chicken nuggets.
Yeah, chicken nuggies. Dino nuggies.
Dino nuggets. Thank you. But yeah, that's why, Pete, that's, I try to just throw out a different view. And people say it to me when I have something. They bring up a good point. I'm like, you know what? You're kind of right about that. You got to separate the old forest from the trees. There's a lot of information. Somebody says something I don't have. What happened? I'm not, encyclopedia. Anybody remember encyclopedias? I loved encyclopedias. Tomorrow, Texas A&M -2 over, who's A&M got them on? Wakey, eggs and bakey. A&M, we had a great run. And we said when they opened up the NCAAs, like, are they going to be kind of flat because they didn't get in the NCAAs, or are they going to be like, you know what? We were really not even on a bubble. We maybe played ourselves into sort of on the bubble by our tournament run. So I think they got a lot to prove here. This is a team looking to build to next year. So I'd say, okay, yes. What else is going on here? Man, I just can't wait for some baseball. We have more to talk about.
I heard baseball.
I got a couple tournament games and, not much. It's kind of a quiet little time these 2 weeks. You know?
Okay, I have my one NBA play today, which is the Bucks. I got them at 5.5. They're up to what, 8 now?
Yeah.
So I'm happy with
You got
that.
what's the team the Bulls are just.
Bulls they're coming off of a win against Toronto, but they're on a second leg of a back-to-back, traveling from Toronto to Milwaukee.
Just overall,
Not a good spot for them.
Yeah.
And then I have more money on college baseball today than I do freaking NBA.
Let's go. Roll them out for the fans, because then we'll talk about what we talked about. We talked a little bit off air. We talked about our little, some future talk. So we'll hit that for a couple minutes.
Yeah, real quick for college baseball, I like Liberty at home versus Wake Forest. I know I've been riding Wake Forest a lot. They've been really good this year. Liberty at home has been one of the best teams in the nation. And then the two other plays, I'm taking smaller schools and in-state rivalries at plus money. I'm taking UCF at plus 166. They're in Florida State, but it's a smaller school going up against a ranked school in Florida State. Plus money there. Taking a little bit of Oral Bob versus at home versus Oklahoma State. That's a plus 183. I know Oral Roberts hasn't been playing all that well this year, but they're in Oklahoma. Oklahoma State's a ranked team this year, and it's in Oral Roberts. So plus 183 on a home team with against a bigger in-state rival. So
do these guys are they just solo games, or do they play like 2-game and 3-game series?
Depends. I think like the Florida State UCF, that's going to be a 2-game series. They play today and tomorrow. I think Oral Bob and Oklahoma State, I believe that's just a 1-gamer. I could be wrong on that one.
I've never bet college baseball. Never. Not even like college baseball World Series.
It's been fun. It's been fun this year. Let's see. They play. Where are they? They play 1 against Oklahoma State just today.
Right. So we're talking earlier, me and you, not everybody in the chat, talk about baseball season. So
yes,
at least you're like, how about a flyer on the Red Sox? I'm like, you know what? I like it. Everybody's going to be on Toronto. They're the fave. Toronto's the fave. But I'm with you. I'm like Red Sox, maybe Tampa. Everybody counts out Tampa. Tampa's always a tough team. The Yankees are a team. Listen, under Yankee wins, Yankees to not make the playoffs. That's not. I mean, I don't understand people talk of these Yankees like it's the same team as last year. So you have one pitcher who's not even. I mean, Cole's good, but I mean, he loses to other good pitchers because they shut down his lineup that just strikes out 11 times.
He's not. Garrett Cole's now the 4th best pitcher in New York. So he's not. You got Scherzer, you got DeGrom, and you got Chris Bassett. Who all 3 of them, I believe, is better. I believe all 3 of them are better than Garrett Cole. But that could be a little bit of Mets bias, but that's not the point.
No, listen. I mean, Scherzer is Scherzer. DeGrom, if he's when he's healthy, he's as good as anybody. Problem is he pitches 22 games, and then Bassett, how's he going to adjust? Like he's coming from Oakland to New York. Is he going to? That's you got guys coming here. Sometimes they crater. Sonny Gray.
Pressure, yeah.
I mean, I'm like, Sonny Gray's gonna be a good pitcher. He comes here, he's terrible. Carl Pavano. I mean, we can go on and on. That's the one. Guys have good seasons. They come to New York and it's just like. Horrendous.
Oh yeah, there's a whole list of Mets players that were fantastic beforehand, and then come to New York and forget that ball goes in glove and you throw it and you hit it. And
I always think, is it just like as a Yankee fan, you remember every guy who comes here and bombs out? Like, Jason Giambi comes here. The guy was like a 315 hitter. Hitting 35 homers, 40 homers. He comes down and it's 255. Like, what the heck? What are you doing? Like, you just come here. And then you have a guy like Tito comes here. Tito comes here, he thrives. Who's the other? Didi thrived here.
Oh, yeah, Didi Gregorius was fantastic pickup for the Yankees.
Some guys come and other guys, it's just, Paul O'Neill had a great time. Other guys come here. I like Danny, going back, like Danny Tarlow just came, wasn't that good. I mean, with the Mets, I guess maybe as a fan of any team, you're going to have guys come here and be like, what the heck? You're not performing to your contract. But, Yankees on a team. Central we talked about, it's going to be the White Sox. And then who are you picking the flyer on? I'm going Tigers there. That'll be my
It would be Tigers or nothing for me in that one. Maybe if I'm going to have to bet a plus money, might as well just take the biggest one and go Kansas City. But I'm not really making a flyer on that one.
I mean, maybe think about the Twins. Who knows? Twins maybe go pick up some pitching somewhere along the line.
Yeah, Twins are definitely a live one. I feel like the Twins are a little bit more live than the Tigers if
I
they
don't
pick
know.
up pitching, but
I'm
I
high on
don't
the
know.
Tigers. I like their young.
I'm high on the Tigers too, but I think if the Twins get like one, maybe two more arms than another bat over the trade deadline or over the entire season, I think they're better than the Tigers right now. Tigers, they're good. They're young. That's the one problem is that they're young. I think that they're still a year, maybe a year and a half out of being a really good team.
And I think in the West, we both agree like Seattle's going to be like a
100%.
team. People kind of
100%.
jump on a little bit Seattle there. And in the NL, listen, you could put a flyer on basically any one of these teams to come out and win. You got it's top heavy. You got the Braves, you got the Mets, Phillies right there. Washington still is Soto. You never know what's going on their pitching. And Miami, to me, I'm going to be like, I'll grab a little Miami.
14-1 Miami to win the division.
Everybody's could beat up on each other in this one. And let's be honest, one of those teams is going to will crater. Maybe it's the Nationals, it's easy, but who knows? The Phillies could choke. The Mets, who knows? Maybe Lindor doesn't hit again, and you're like, we can't score runs, and we're, an 84-win team. Something.
That's definitely a possibility.
The Central, you got Brewers are the favorite, and you said what? Cardinals were plus 2-1. The Cardinals, it's a franchise, and we said this last year. It's just always there at the end. Like the Pittsburgh Steelers. How the heck are these guys in the playoffs every year?
Cardinals they just happen to get there, yeah.
So it'd be Cardinals or I guess nothing there. I'm not going to take the fade. And I told you in the West, I'm going Arizona. I'm not going to do Dodgers.
I'm not touching the West. Dodgers
are going to be huge fades. The Padres, we saw them choke down the stretch.
If I had to take a plus money one,
maybe the Giants again.
I feel like Giants or the Rockies. But I really can't. I really
the Rockies.
I think the Rockies are better than the Diamondbacks.
No way. No way.
Hey, if the Rockies had a even 500 or a couple games below on the road last year, they were a playoff team.
I guess. I mean.
But this is not. Obviously, I'm not betting any of the West.
What did they give? What did they give Chris Bryant $30 million? The guy hasn't had 95 RBIs in 7 years. I mean.
Yeah, I don't.
You traded Rondo, and you're bringing Chris Bryant.
That one didn't make sense to me. It really doesn't make sense. So Colorado is probably one of the worst run franchises in the MLB. Period. And that's including the Yankees.
You know what, everybody? I'm looking to get into. I want to do a franchise kind of league, where like a franchise fantasy. I want to have like minor leaguers. Where can we go? We gotta get something up for them. Come on. I want to do something. I want to draft AAA guys. I love this.
I don't know the AAA guys.
I
gotta look at that, but
I gotta go. I'm gonna plug Out of the Park Baseball. I love Out of the Park Baseball because I could start any year. I started 1984 Yankees. I give Don Mattingly 100% health, and I give it. But I'm not just biased to Donnie Baseball. I give it to Doc. I give it to Good. I give it to Eric Davis. I try to guys who like get hurt. I try to always bump them up. But it adjusts. It knows they're like, hey, what are you doing over there, slimy fingers? We know you're screwing up this thing, and then they kind of deet her down, But 100% Doc Gooden, dude. Health-wise, the guy he throws up crazy numbers. What could have been? Pedro Guerrero, multiple MVPs for Pedro for the Cardinals back on Out of the Park Baseball. Pedro, look at Pedro Guerrero's numbers. The guy was solid. He was a solid ball player.
I'll have to look him up.
Yeah, Out of the Park Baseball. I like it. It's fun.
The one game I got MLB 07. That was 07. That was my era. That was like I knew all the teams. We went through like all the teams and played different things. Like there would be times where me and Nick would be like, "All right, you pick an AL team, I'll pick an NL team. We're gonna take all the All-Stars, stack our teams, have them get to the World Series, and play the best of 7 out." And it'd be so much fun. But it was one of those it was one of the fun games. I don't know. That was I know because you're in the 80s. I was more of the 2000s, and that's where I kind of started with the Mets. And
yeah, no, I mean, like I like when I play those baseball, NBA, whatever, the old football games. Like I played 20, I think it was like 2012 was the last college football, maybe 2014. Like I'm a franchise guy. I like taking over a team and like, all right, I want to try to build a franchise, whether it's like the Yankees or basketball. I'll do whatever. I'll just pick any like the Nets, local team, whatever.
Yeah. I froze for a minute.
What was that? That's weird.
I froze. You
didn't.
didn't.
All right. I went back to over 5.5.
Happens.
Yeah, I kind of like Michigan, believe it or not, here a little bit. I kind of like Michigan. Anything line for $1 a short, open at 5.5. Same open.
Nope.
Play to March. Not anymore.
Nope, wasn't short because Chris Middleton's out for the Bucks. So even liking them more.
Middleton is out. Preseason baseball. Marlins, Indians. So Marlins, Indians.
Marlins are going up against St. Louis. They're running a couple of their guys: Aguilar, Garcia, Cooper, Rojas, Anderson, Sanchez. Yeah, they're running a couple of them. De La Cruz. So they're running their starters, Chisholm, and Jesus Luzardo is pitching for them. They're going up against the Cardinals that are running Doc Hudson, but they're also running in their lineup Edmund, Goldschmidt, Carlson, Arenado, DeYoung. So about the top 5 in their order are starters for this year.
All right.
I don't mind taking if you're going to bet if you're going to bet preseason, might as well take the minus money. I can't look at the Guardians yet because the starting lineup and they're undecided for their pitcher, so I don't know how you're betting that one unless I refresh and there's something up for them. Never mind. Zach Plesac will be pitching for them. And they're starting Straw, Ahmed Rosario, Jose Ramirez, Bradley, Hedges, Mercado. So a couple of their Jimenez. So they are running a couple of their starters. Going up against the San Diego Padres, running Joe Musgrove out. And they've got Abrams, Nola, Profar. That's pretty much it for their starters. And they're starting a bunch of backups. So I could see that one. That's fine. And then you go in Cincy against the Dodgers. Cincy's running out Gutierrez as their pitcher with India, Vados, Moustakis, Stephenson, Farmer. So a bunch of their stars, Aquino. They're going up against the Dodgers, who are going to walk out Walker Buehler. And no lineup yet. So, honestly, I can't tell you without lineup. But, obviously, plus money, I'm not going to argue with that during spring training.
I mean, because really, Buehler's going to go in inning 2, tops.
Maybe. Not even. He'll go in inning and a half.
Probably, right?
Yeah, no.
What are the Yankees doing? 30 homers, hit 205, and strike out 190 times. Exactly.
Yep. It's exactly what they're going to do.
If you want to see a New York team win and find yourself at Yankee Stadium, jump on subway and take a ride. Yeah. I like that City Field. They're nice fields.
Yeah. I mean, I've been to both the Mets and Yankee Stadium. I've actually been on the field at the new Yankee Stadium. We went for a field trip there in 9th grade.
That new Yankee Stadium is unbelievable.
Yeah, but it's beautiful. It's beautiful. I'm a Mets fan. That's a beautiful stadium.
City's a nice spot. Yes. Got the Mets under wins on paper. We're thinking, there the Mets only in 3rd place by the All-Star.
What is their win total for this year? Team wins. New York Mets are at 90.5. Yeah, I would
91. But I mean, for them to win 90, what are the Braves? You got the Braves, Phillies, they're playing, and then they play how many games against the Yanks? It's still, I mean, the Yanks aren't great, but you're kind of biased.
Yankees are 92.5. I want to grab the under all day.
Under. I mean, come on, 92.
Holy crap.
Everybody in the division is better. Even Baltimore is better. Baltimore can't be any worse. And I don't care about Tampa not signing a pitcher or whatever. Dude, that team just reloads, and they just come up and guys play, and then they ship them out. That team's going to be good.
Baltimore's win total is 62.5. Over all day.
Seattle, White Sox, Tampa, San Francisco, Brewers, Braves, win division. Seattle, yeah, White Sox, yeah,
yes.
Tampa, why not? I mean, Tampa could be, I'm going to say no to Tampa. I can't, I kind of like the Blue Jays there. We kind of think of a flyer on the Red Sox, but okay. San Fran, I don't know about that. I think they got a lot of luck in the bottle last year. Brewers, they should take care of business. And the Braves, I mean, I think you got 3 teams that I don't think you get people underestimate the Phillies because they're Philly and they kind of choke a lot. But
you got 4 teams in that Western in that NL East that can win the division legit.
Yeah, I'm just worried about the Nats pitching stuff.
Yeah,
I agree. Mets under yes. The Rockies, exactly about the Rockies. Talking Rockies.
If you're grabbing plus money, I'm not betting any of those. So
yeah, I told you I'm just going. I love betting Rocky. That's home dogs staying on the road.
Yep.
But last year, wonderful. Let's just see how it plays out this year. You can't. It is a different year. You can't just say this happened last year is going to happen again.
Nope.
Especially trend-wise like that. Brewers to an essential. I'm not going to say
they're minus 150. I mean,
I'll put their 3 pitchers versus the Mets 3 pitchers. They're solid. Their staff is good.
They are.
You know, not big name recognition, but they're good. And the back end of the bullpen, you got 2 guys.
Well, they have Corbin Burns that just won the Cy Young, so I mean that's a little bit of name recognition now.
Yeah, but still, they're going to think, Scherzer, DeGrom, those are the guys who are going to thrive. Those two before Burns and Woodruff or whatever.
Woodruff had a really good year.
Peralta, right?
Ooh, what's Woodruff to win the Cy Young this year? Hold on.
Terrible. Which is worse, Guardians or Commanders? They're both, they're
They
always,
suck. They both suck.
The Redskins and Indians to me. I can't.
Leave them at their own. That's
Knicks,
home run leader.
kind of like the Knicks, yeah. Winnipeg on the ice versus Vegas. Why not? Vegas in a back-to-back got shut out. Let me go a little puck line there. Javier money line, sure. Abilene, yes. Take Abilene money line. Mamba. What up, Marco? Hit that like button. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Tigers winning the division says some guy just
Stop it. Stop it.
I don't know who this guy is. Detroit Lenny. He's got a Pistons, a Lions, a Red Wings, and a Tiger sign this thing. What's he doing? I don't know. I think this guy's some kind of ringer for the city of Detroit. Probably the mayor.
Yeah, I don't know.
This guy's probably got a picture of Mr. Mom from Gung Ho and he's hanging up in his. Anybody remember Gung Ho with Michael Keaton?
No, I don't.
Well, you would. I mean, Mr. Mom, Michael Keaton's hilarious.
I'm looking at real quick at some futures for Cy Young.
Yes, let's go. What are they?
I kind of looking at Brandon Woodruff. We just mentioned he's 12-1 to win the Cy Young.
I think he'd be worth a shot.
Sandy Alcantara is 20-1. I like Sandy Alcantara
from Miami.
Yeah, if the Miami Marlins are going to do something, he's going to be a main reason why. Jack Flaherty at 25-1 could be an interesting spot. He on St. Louis, he was a front runner for the first month and a half, 2 months until he got injured and went out for pretty much the entire year. I think that could be interesting. You can't count out Clayton Kershaw. He's 40-1. Luis Castillo.
I'm a Bueller guy over there. Give me some Bueller.
Bueller's 11-1. I don't mind that one. Corbin Burns is 9-1. DeGrom is plus 300. Scherzer's 11-1.
He's 30-1.
Who?
Scherzer. I mean, DeGrom's 30-1.
300. Plus 300. DeGrom is plus 300.
I'll take it. I'll take a DeGrom flyer if he's healthy. I mean, I said an MVP ticket on him last year, and he looked like he was going to be the MVP of the league before he went down.
Let's see. MVP for the National League. Juan Soto is 350. Harper and Ronald Acuna are 700. Mookie Betts 900. Freddie Freeman 1,200. Trey Turner 1,200. Alonso's 14. Lindor is 18. Along with Machado and Olsen, who are also 18. You could honestly sell me on Austin Riley plus 2,200. Christian Yelich at 28. Nolan Arenado at 33. India at 40.
No. I mean, none of those guys are going to, you're going to have a team. Austin Riley could have a 35 home run, drive to 125 for the Braves. They win the division, he'll get it. The Betts and Freeman will split the vote out there unless Betts just has a monster year.
If one of them has a monster year, then maybe.
Yeah, but how monster it's got to be? You're going to be on a team that's already supposed to win 100-some games and guys who are MVP.
Yeah, guaranteed. If the Dodgers win 90 games, none of them get into considerations at all.
No, I would maybe take, again, I said last year too, I think I took a Lindor thinking he would carry
I wouldn't mind jumping on Lindor again. That's at 18-1. If the Mets have a big year, either him or Alonso at 14-1.
Yeah. Give me Lindor, give me Riley at the 22, and I'm telling you, I would grab a DeGrom. Is he supposed to be healthy?
You never know.
I would grab a huge whatever MVP is on him because that's a guy who, if they get some run support, he could be 17-6 with 290 strikeouts and get consideration. But
Jacob DeGrom doesn't even have odds.
All right, you know what? So I'm going to go Lindor and Riley.
I like that
because I don't think anybody in the Central. I mean, unless Ariando hits 45, but still, I think you'll get a more sexier pick out of New York or something else.
If Philadelphia has a good year, JT Realmuto at 50-1 could be a long shot flyer, but
I'll tell you what, I might grab a Schwarber over there, or a Kyle Schwarber or whatever his name is.
Let's see if he's on here. I
don't
see him on here. He's not on.
He hits 50 homers for them. You know, he'll get some votes.
And then for AL real quick for MVP, Shohei is 350, Vlad is 450, Trout's 550, and then you got like Judge and Roberts at 16, Correa at 18, Wander Franco at 18, Bo Bichette 20.
I'll go Devers or Bogarts at the Red Sox.
Where's Bogarts?
Give me some Louis Roberts.
Xander Bogarts is 50-1.
Maybe Roberts or my boy Eloy Jimenez for the White Sox.
Eloy Jimenez is 50-1 as well.
And give me somebody on Seattle. Who would I grab on Seattle there?
The thing is, if Seattle, Jesse Winker. He just got traded to Seattle. That could be an interesting spot.
From Cincy.
I forgot. How about Austin Meadows at 66-1 on Tampa Bay?
Tampa Bay, yeah. That
could be an interesting spot. I'm obviously not going after Shohei, Galero, or Trout.
Nope.
You can't go after that.
Not this year. Last year I said
Bo Bichette at 20-1 is kind of. Rafael Devers is 20-1 as well.
Yeah, I like some Devers.
Alex Bregman 33, Buxton 33, Altuve 33,
Gary
Stanton 40.
No. Although the Stanton.
Jose Abreu 40. Abreu 40-1 for Jose Abreu on the White Sox.
No, not taking it. I'll go. You know what, Stanton, because if he's playing 140, 150 games, he's going to hit 40-some homers and drive in. You know, as bad as and listen, I want to get rid of him just because his contract is ridiculous.
Stupid, yeah.
He's going to hit 275, 40-something homers if he plays 135 minutes per game. He's going to 35, 40 homers. If he's healthy, and they just plug him in there for 150, the guy's getting 45 homers, driving 135 runs. He'll get some consideration if the Yanks win.
Yeah, 100%.
All right, Detroit Lenny coming in gung ho. Oh, this is Rob. Gung ho. That's what my green working. Well, yes, in the factory. Yes. Logan Webb for Cy. I'm not going to say no to Logan Webb.
Does he? What is he on my book? Logan Webb is 16-1. I don't mind that.
Yeah, Freeman. And that's just the tough, especially him.
Freeman would have to go off.
He would. I look at they'd give it to Seager or Bellinger, one of those guys first as a true Dodger guy. I mean, somebody out of all those guys, then one of them's not getting. I'll go somewhere else.
Yeah,
because can't stay healthy.
Well, I sure hope he stays healthy. He was out half last year getting healthy, so.
Kyle Tucker, 35, little center fielder action from the Astros. I can see that.
I don't mind it. What is he? I was looking at him.
It's again.
They're at 25 on my book.
And those, a lot of people come in here. We come in, we don't just, we're going to take the favorite minus 120. Last year I did say Trout or Ohtani because I just didn't really like, nothing really jumped as a player. I had some Eloy Jimenez win the home run title, and the guy goes out in preseason. Like the next day in the show, he goes out in the preseason game. Like, this guy's he's going to hit 40. Yeah, out with him.
No. and I'll even make it think. I don't think Shohei Ohtani will come anywhere top 5. I think this will be a letdown season for him. He had a humongous season last year.
Followed up, and then I could do it.
He's because everybody's going to have him to the caliber that he was last year, and he's going to be average this year at best. I hope so.
They should be good.
I hope so. I really do.
Jumping back in. Tate's great. He's happy about Michigan. Maybe Trevor Story.
No. The problem is Trevor Story is on the Rockies. So if he hit
the Red Sox.
Oh God, yes. Wow. Okay. Sorry. It was Chris Bryant that I was thinking of for a minute. My bad. Trevor Story. The problem is that I think that's kind of a similar situation to Freeman, where the Dodgers have a stacked lineup. Yeah. The Red Sox have a stacked lineup right now.
Yeah. Think Flames go over 6. Yes. His new boy Scherzer.
I hated Scherzer. He's on the Mets. I like Scherzer.
Let down in batting, superior pitching for Ohtani.
I think he'll be a better pitcher than hitter this year. Yeah.
Or is this just him talking about the Tigers?
No, I think that's Ohtani, because I
I think he way overachieved in hitting last year. And then pitching, I was not high on him pitching at all. I did not think he should have started the All-Star game. I know the All-Star game means nothing, but I don't think he should have started the All-Star game.
Well, he did.
He did, yes. I just didn't think he was that good of a pitcher. There was a couple other ones that I thought were more likely to start.
I want to know if you're on Twitter, I put a picture out. Me and my brother when we were younger, we got like matching shirts on. It's like,
I saw that.
It's like a terrible stepbrothers movie. Me and him. I don't know what people think about that. Like they're dressing up your kids in the same outfit. They're not even twins. Like you guys are twins. It's one thing. Hey, it's family picture. Like how do you put me and this guy together? I'm looking at you right now, making me laugh.
I gotta go through like my mom's Facebook or something and find one because there was a picture that she had of us when we were like 3 or 4 years old, both sitting in nicer shirts and in bowl cuts and.
I got a nice bowl cut going in my thing. My brother had like a part. I just had like straight hair. Sure, he's been doing injuries. Yeah, I mean he's got a lot of mileage, but
he's getting old. But yeah, he won't pitch 200 plus innings this year. But he'll get the job done when he needs to. I don't. No,
he's done. Put a fork in him. Rumor hasn't been over Philly pitching this offseason. Well, we'll see what happens.
Hey, that's good.
You know what rumors are? They talk a lot. I'm telling you, we've done it 5-7 years to keep sitting and pitching. Yeah, a little tired out. That's for sure. He's got to do one or the other. But hey, they got full-time DH in the NL, so he'll be playing for a long time.
Oh yeah, even if he's not pitching, he'll DH. And I think when he's pitching, he could also DH, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Listen, Allie Burns coming up shortly after our show because we'll be shutting down in a couple minutes.
Yep.
So be sure to head over. Keep it on the Matt's wage. The Matt too. Matt's a good guy, but how about Max Wagers as well? And I took the Allie subscriber, ring the bell. I wonder if she's ever corrected her spelling.
Lenny, did she correct her spelling because it said subscribe? Ronald 7-1 because Robert Franklin was saying Ronald Acuna 30-30. I would be scared of the Braves. With Ronald Acuna, he's a beast.
Yeah, he's good.
He's 7-1. 7-1. So plus 700 to win the MVP.
The bitch 5 innings, struck out a bunch. Michael, you're welcome. Have a good day. Why not? Let's get out of here. It's almost time. Allie's up next. It's
Last Woody Standing starts today.
Last Woody Standing starts today. So
put your play in. You too, Higgs.
I got it. You heard my phone blowing up. I got craziness happening over here. So I like Acuna for 30-30. Yes.
Yeah, why not? 30-30 and 120.
Did you see? I tweeted out from I think 70 Sports. I think it's called 70 Sports Guy on Twitter. Tweeted out a picture of it was Canseco and Strawberry. It says one guy goes 40-40 on steroids. The other guy goes, almost 40-40, coked out of his mind and a full-blown drunk before games. And it was for some reason, he was like a 40-36 guy or 38-30 or 39-39. And he was just a hot mess, like smoking in the dugout, doing having sex in the bathroom before at bats. And then there's roided up Canseco 40-40. That's the 70s guy's a funny guy to follow on Twitter. Good luck, Steve. Thank you for popping in. And on behalf of me and my producer, Tim Earl, we want to wish you a happy Tuesday. Good luck in all your bets, folks, and we'll be back tomorrow in the same time. Is that good radio voice?
You gotta have some type of energy. Yes.
There's no no mystique and no glory to enjoy the radio voice today. This Major League Baseball is brought to you by.
We'll end with the llama. We'll end with the llama.
That's it. Llama face. We're out.